In this lesson, we'll be painting this fishing boat in the pen and wash style. Watercolour is very relaxing and this project can be done in an afternoon. So let's get into it. We'll be using some technical pens, a 24-piece premium watercolour paint set, a large Airtight watercolour palette, some cotton watercolour paper and a 6B and 2H pencil for drawing up the boat. For brushes, we're using a 50mm wide Artist Taklon brush and a number 4 mop brush. The first step is to draw up the image. We have supplied this outline that can be found on our website. We then shade the backside, flip it shaded side down and retrace the line work with a 2H pencil. You really just have to transfer in the key elements. Once that is traced, we redraw in the boat with the 0.2 pen. At this stage we can add more detail. Of course you could draw it in direct, but if you are not confident in your drawing, this will get you going. While you're here, don't forget to take a look around the Create section on our site and uncover a whole heap of free stuff, from free projects, handy tips and tricks, and techniques to keep you busy. Once our boat is drawn up, we can tape it to the board. We have just used clear packing tape for this. We then squeeze out some cerulean blue and some phthalo blue, add some water to these colours and create a thin mix. It is a good idea to have a spare sheet of watercolour paper to test any colours out on prior to committing to the painting. Dip the 50mm wide brush into the water and apply it onto the paper around the boat. We can then paint in the blue mix carefully around the boat with the mop brush and allow this wash to dry. The green on the hull of the boat is created from phthalo green with a touch of phthalo blue. A light coat can be painted on first and then stronger tones can be blended into the rear and the area beneath the wheelhouse. The light is emitting from the left-hand side, so the front of the wheelhouse is in full light, so a very light wash created from a touch of lamp black and burnt umber is laid on. The top of the hull is painted in with straight burnt umber. A small area is left unpainted to suggest a highlight. An orange is created from cadmium orange with a touch of cadmium red deep and painted into the roof of the boat. From here we can lay colours into various parts of the boat to add detail. The buoys are obviously a spherical shape, and this can be suggested by painting cadmium red deep into the rear of each buoy and lightened toward the front. We can then apply a darkened wash beneath each buoy to suggest a shadow. The side of the wheelhouse can be painted in with a slightly darker version of the wash that was used on the front. To create a reflection, we first apply some clean water to the area. While the paper is still damp, we create some horizontal blue dashes to suggest surface detail on the water. A wash of phthalo can then be laid in. When this is done, remember to keep in mind the angle of the bow. And voila! Well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this project and really hope if you try this pen and wash technique, you have lots of fun, because that's what it's all about. Otherwise, have fun, keep creating, and we'll see you in the next one.